Good evening, everyone. My name is Razek Daoud, and I'm a tech founder from Syria. I have an AI agentic development agency. We develop AI agents to companies to scale them without scaling their costs. So we've been working in the AI field for around three years, and the whole company has been open since around 6 years. We launched about 20 startups in those 6 years. Part of them are our clients, and other part are our, let's say, partners, or we have equity in their startups. So the total amount of revenue in those 6 years from those 20 startups is near $2 million. And we've been so proud of this achievement. It was really insightful, and we learned a lot during this 6 years and 20 startups. So all of the things that we learned are crammed in this playbook that we created, and we turned this playbook into a prompt, a copy-paste based prompt that you can simply copy the prompt that you can find in this playbook and give it to the AI, and the AI will help you step by step to build your own product in less than 24 hours, and you will be able to launch it and get your first 10 clients as well. So this is a simple playbook. It's not meant to make you an expert, but this playbook will help you launch a product using AI into the market as soon as possible. The goal of this session, it's a simple session. It's not a practical. We will just explain the playbook. Is to explain how we are going to make your first monthly recurring revenue using only AI. So first, we helped more than 80 founders. We launched 20 startups, as I said before. Total revenue is around 2 million. Sorry, this zero is extra $2 million. And we spent zero the last 5 startups that we launched, zero on developers or ads or agencies to start those 5 startups. Okay, so the old method to start a startup was you build first. You wait for the development agency around 3 to 6 months, depending on the size of the product that you are building. Then you get the product. You don't know if this product is well built. You don't know if this product fits the market. You don't know if anyone is going to buy this product. You figure this out later. So you waste weeks on something that nobody wants. You spent a lot on customer interviews that could never happen in the first place because you won't get the product. And you spent a lot of money on teams' salaries for months and months and months. This playbook that we are going to discuss today will let AI validate your idea and map out the competition, also build the product for you, and you ship it to the market to get the first customers. Okay, so this playbook is a prompt chain. What is a prompt chain? A prompt chain is simply a chain of prompts that is linked to the next prompt. So the first prompt is linked to the next prompt, and the second prompt is linked to the third prompt. So you don't have to have the output and start again a new chat. So you simply copy the prompt and paste it in the chat, and simply the AI will answer based on the previous prompt that you pasted in the chat before. And to be clear, this is a playbook and it's a prompt chain. It's not a course. We are not here to learn about complicated academic AI things. We are not here to talk about academic topics. We are here to learn about a practical playbook that can get you in the market without any experience, but it can get a functional product live in the market. So the first step is to find the niche that we are going to focus on. So the business world is a huge world, and there are multiple businesses and multiple people and multiple niches that require a lot of solutions that they don't have. So it's your chance to build this for them. Then we are going to find the blue ocean, which is simply the niche that don't have a huge competition, or if it has a competition, the competition is weak. They are not dominating the market. The third step is to find the USP. What does it mean, the USP? It's unique selling point. So the unique selling point is how can you sell your simply the product that you are trying to build, but focusing on the unique selling point of this product. Also, the next step is to spec out the document, the product. So we list all of the product specs in a prompt. We give a prompt to the AI to write all of the product specs. And the final step is to build the product using one of the best tools in the world. It's called Lovable. So let me give you a small context about Lovable. Lovable is the fastest growing startup in the world. They reached $100 million in valuation in only 8 months. No startup in the world were able to do that. They were able to do to grow to a valuation of $100 million in just 8 months. This is huge, by the way. So Lovable is simply an app that takes prompts from you, that takes your idea as a text, and it can build the software for you. Let's see the playbook. Okay, so there are 3 main rules for the sprint. The first rule is to follow the chain. You have to follow the chain, because if you missed one prompt, you will miss some of the knowledge that is required for the AI to build you the good product. The second rule is that you just have to copy and paste. You don't have to figure out what you are trying to do. You just have to get the product running simply by copy pasting the prompts. And the rule number 3, which is the most important rule, we are not here to make something perfect. This needs to be clear. We are not trying to make the perfect product. We are trying to launch a product in the market as soon as possible to let the customer decide if this product is good or not. Okay? So by this methodology, we are able to get feedback from the customer, which is the real feedback based on real pain from the real customer, and we update the product based on this feedback. We don't figure out the perfect customer in our heads. We figure out the perfect product in the hand of the real customer, the one who's had the need. Okay, so the map, in the next 60 minutes, we will do validation of a product idea. We will explain how we are going to build this idea. We are not going to build it because building it requires more than 1 hour. But I will explain how you can build it, and we can build it together. And we will try to get the first customer. How is the method that we are trying to get the customers in? And how are you going to start simply? Okay. So today's live demo focuses on one sector, end to end. It's the independent car rental sector. This is a sector picked as an example. It's one of the simplest sectors to understand, which is independent car rental, because it has a high pain. The pain is 9 out of 10, because booking usually WhatsApp and they dates and customers. So when you miss a message as a car rental shop, you could double book a car. You could get one car and book it to two people. So this is called a double booking. It's a really painful problem. And this could get you an angry customer and a lost deposit, so lost money. And wherever you find an opportunity for someone to lose money, if you solve it, you will get paid huge. The demand for this is really high. It's rated 8 out of 10 because every tourism city and airport has dozens of 2 to 30 car agents. Not just cars, a simple calendar, a fleet list, and conflict detection. Exactly what a no-code builder does the best. Let me get you something clear. You are not trying to, let's say, build something complicated. We're trying to build a simple solution, but automate it using technology and AI to launch it in the market and get paid. It's as simple as that. Okay, so before we start the validation mission, okay, so now we are going in the first mission. The first mission is simply to validate this product with the use of AI. And how are we going to do that? This playbook has the copy-pastable prompts. Let me open up the playbook on my screen so you can see it as well. Good. So as you can see now, this is a playbook that has prompts. Those are prompts, okay? You can simply press copy prompt and simply the prompt is copied, okay? So you can give it to whatever AI you want, Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever AI you use usually. But personally, I do prefer Claude. It's one of the best reasoning AIs, and it will most likely even correct you if you have something that, let's say, a misunderstanding. Okay? So Claude is considered one of the best reasoning AI, and you can use it to build this. So this playbook, I already shared it with you in the chat, and I will share it with you on the WhatsApp group as well. Okay? So you can leave this playbook, you can save it, you can use it wherever you want to build this product. Now, let's get back to the presentation. Okay, so this part of the workshop, it's called the AI niche scanner. The niche is simply this that you are trying to pick, okay? So let's say the medical sector is a big niche. If you want to even niche down, let's say we are focusing more on the dentist sector. If we want even to niche more down, we will focus on, let's say, orthodontics. So we are at the AI niche scanner section of this session. Yourself, you can simply going to go into details in this session. Scored from 1 to 10. We have 4 main areas that we focus on. The first area is we are focusing on bleeding neck problems. What does it mean to have a bleeding neck problem? There are 2 main types of problems in the world, okay? You can categorize them into 2 types. There are problems that are solved with something called vitamins, which is not necessary to solve. Like, let's say, insurance. When you buy insurance for your car, you are not buying something to like solve a current problem. You are trying to buy something that can potentially help you or protect you in the future. You are not currently facing a real problem, okay? But when you are talking about a bleeding neck problem, it's a problem that is causing you real pain. Like, let's say, losing client, not having clients at all. Or let's say, realistically, if we're talking about the bleeding neck problems, like illnesses that cause pain. So if you have stomach pain or something, you are trying to like kill this pain. So it's called painkiller. Okay, so we have two main solutions in the world, two main problems and two main solutions for them. There are the fancy problems that have a solution called a vitamin, and there are the main most important problems in the world that can be solved with something called painkillers. Okay, so what we are trying to build here, it's not a general problem. It's not a general product. I mean, it's a product that is so important that is basically killing the pain of the customer. Okay, so we rate this from 1 to 10 based on the pain, and we rate this from 1 to 10 based on demand and buildability and market size. We are not trying to build a product for a market of 3 people. We are trying to build a product for a huge market. And how can we build that? How can we figure this out? With the use of AI. So let me show you what I mean. This is a niche output live demo. Okay, this is an output for the sector that I selected earlier. You remember the sector, the independent car rental. So when I give this sector to the AI using the prompt in the playbook that you already have, it gave me this output. Problem: independent rental agencies run bookings across WhatsApp and Excel. Double bookings, missed return, cost deposit every week. ICP, the customer that we are trying to target, is the owner of a 2 to 30 car rental agency in the tourism cities and airport roads in the worldwide, in the whole world. Okay, we can serve the whole world with this product. The current workaround, what they do usually to solve this problem, is Excel. They use Excel and WhatsApp and paper contracts. So when you try to, let's say, rent a car, they write your name on Excel, they write your name on a paper contract, and they give you the car keys without any automation. Okay? So this is the current workaround. Their willingness to pay, when you're talking about a car rent agency, they most likely have money because they already bought the cars, they already trying to rent cars. So they are willing to pay. And you can charge them easily $50 to $300 based on their agency size and car amount. Suggested price: when we are trying to build a product, we want to know the suitable price for this market. So the suggested price for this market is around $49. Why $49? Because it's around the price of renting one car for 1 day. So it's technically good for them. It's not really expensive. The market size, there are around 150,000 agencies in the world with around 1 million in annual returns. This is really, really good at 1% only. So if you only capture 1% of the market, you can get around $1 million. 1% of the market is huge, by the way. We are not trying to get 1% of the market, the worldwide market, but just thinking about this is really good. Okay. So the blue ocean scan is telling the AI with the prompt that you can find in the playbook to research the top competitors for the idea that we are trying to build. So the top competitor for this is called HQ Rental Software. You can look it up online. The AI found this for me, and it found also their weakness. How did they found the product weakness? Simply by looking for the customer reviews. They found their customers and what are the reviews that usually told about this product. So one of the reviews said, built for 100 car fleets, weeks of setup or per vehicle fee. So basically, the weakness is that it's only built for a huge fleet. It's not built for a small fleet. It's not built for someone who has 10 to 15 cars. It's built for someone who has a huge number of cars. Okay, so as you can see, we niche even more when we are talking about the number of cars. Week up. So when we are talking about a huge agency, they don't mind the weeks of setup. But when we're talking about a small-sized agency, they don't want to wait weeks for this setup. And also, the per vehicle fee on the agency. So it's better a monthly fee, not per vehicle. The unmet need. What is the need that is unmet in this product, the HQ rental software? Based on customers, this AI researches the reviews of customers. So this unmet need is based on real customer. I just need to know which car is free next Tuesday. So the biggest unmet need is simply simplicity. They want a simple product. They don't want a huge, complicated product. Okay? So the angle that we are trying to target is a product that is WhatsApp first, books to calendar in only 10 seconds. You don't have to think a lot about this. We are trying to build a product that is really simple. You can book your car in less than 10 seconds and can detect conflict cars simply. Okay? The white space, what is the space that is still empty? No one is targeting this. It's called the white space. Unlike the H name yet, is the only tool built WhatsApp first for independent agencies. So they can stop double bookings without weeks of setup or per car fees. This is our tagline if we want to market the product. So we the AI map out the best 8 tools, the best competitors, and it set the gap between those two, and it set angle based on this gap for our product. Then the third prompt, and as I said before, you can find those prompts all at the playbook. You have the playbook in the chat. If you want me to explain something in the playbook, you can raise your hand and I will answer whatever your question is. Okay? So the third prompt is the unique selling point plus name plus. So selling point is who are we targeting? So who that we are solving. So this is our angle. So this translates into our angle. This will also suggest 5 product names based on modern SaaS style. And it will also suggest the hero tagline in under 10 words. And it will calculate the unit economics check. It will check the margins, check the potential profits, and break even the revenue. All of this will be done by simply with the prompt that you have in your hand with the playbook. Okay? Now, the unique selling point prompt output based on the live demo that we had, you can see it here. We help independent car rental owners stop double booking. We are simply doing a simple task. They are using Excel, they are using WhatsApp, they are using papers, and this can cause double bookings. We are just solving this. We are not trying to do the best software in the world. We are just trying to solve a really painful problem, which is the double booking problem. So we help independent car rental owners stop double bookings and track every car without leaving WhatsApp. The product name suggested by the AI is Fleet Desk. Okay? Fleet Desk is a modern SaaS product name. It's suggested by AI. The tagline is every car, every booking, zero doubles. This is really, really good, to be honest, as a tagline. The gross margin for this product is around 90%, which is really gross margin. The price is around $49, and structure cost per user is around $5 and $5. $5 is a huge infrastructure cost per user. The break even is just just getting 5 customers. That's the break even point. So the revenue at 100 customers is around $4,900 per month. It's a subscription product, and this is simply the magic of SaaS-based product. SaaS means software as a service. So SaaS products is a really great business model, and as you can see, the best products on the market now are SaaS products. It simply gets money from the same customer basically forever. As long as he's benefiting from your product, he will keep paying this $50 per month. So if you got around 1,000 customers, which is huge, by the way, but if you got around 1,000 customers, you will get around $50,000 per month. Per month. This is huge, to be honest. So today, what we are trying to get is only 10 customers. Okay? So those are called the early adapters. The early adapters are the customers that you get first. They try your product first. They are a more risky type of customers. They like to risk to try new customers and new products and new things. Okay? So now you have 3 main blocks. The first block is the niche. The second block is the blue ocean. The third block is the unique selling point. Okay? And you also have a name, of course. So you have the idea of a successful product. Now we are going to build this product. Okay. So first, we have an idea. An idea is just an idea in our heads. It cannot get us money. We need a way to turn this idea into a product so we can start getting paid. So this prompt that you can find in the playbook as well, it can help you turn this idea that you have into a product spec, which means the features and pages and technical details of the product. If you read the prompt, it's a highly technical prompt. It's not a prompt that you can simply write by your hand. So we basically crafted this prompt based on our real-world experience building real-world tech products. Okay, so the prompt, it has one core job that delivers the unique selling point. It will build a max of 5 pages product. We are not trying to build a complicated product. We are trying to build a really simple product. And the end result that we are trying to get is the aha moment. Okay, what does the aha moment mean? When we will finish building this product, if we thought as a car rental agency owner, we will say simply, oh, I need this. This will help me. Okay. And also the product needs to have a retention hook, which is simply how to keep the customer subscribed to our product. This is called the retention. And 5 feature we are not building. It's not only 5 features that we are building. We already talked about this. But also 5 features that we are not building. This gives the AI context on what we don't want it to go. Okay, so the AI has something called hallucination. Hallucination is simply when the AI starts like figuring things out on his own, but we don't want this. So when we tell it, so I don't want you to go this way, so the AI listens to us and he doesn't go in this way. So we give it 5 features that we are not building, and we let the AI know that we are not building those and basically don't go in this way. Okay? So when we use this this prompt, the output is as following. It gives you the core job, the pages, the aha moment, the retention hook, not building, payment, all of this. Of course, this is not the actual output. The actual output is a highly technical document. It's really long document. It's not a simple document. It could take around, let's say, 1 hour or 2 hours to read the full document. And you should read it, to be honest. You should know the details and the specs of your product. Okay? So in simple words and in shorts, the core job is to log a booking in under 10 seconds. The calendar is always right. Pages, fleet calendar, bookings, vehicles, customers, and settings. Those are the 5 main pages that we want. The fleet calendar is simply the calendar that people use to book their cars. The bookings is a simple page that shows the owner all of the bookings inside of this system. Vehicles is a page that lets the owner input all of the cars that he has. Customers is a page that shows the owner all of the customers' data he has. And the settings is a simple settings page to change all of the settings that we want. Okay, so the aha moment, we let the customer try to double book a car and he sees the red conflict block. Okay, so the aha moment is simply when someone, let's say, rents a car at 8 p.m., rents the BMW at, let's say, 8 p.m., and someone else is trying to rent the same car at the same time. So the second renter, he gets a warning or a simple notification that the car is already booked. This is when you actually sell the agency owner, because you're solving it's a simple problem, but it's a real problem. Okay? We go into the lovable architect prompt. The lovable architect prompt is how we structure the prompt for lovable. Okay? So, it's a prompt. You can find it in the playbook as well. It lets the AI writes the master build prompts for lovable. You just simply paste it once and build it, and you can go live URL in the lovable app. I will talk about lovable more and give you resource on how to learn lovable in also around 30 minutes, let's say. So the prompt covers everything. It covers the full stack building with React, Tailwind, and Supabase. Those are technical stack. You don't want to go in details on those, okay? As I said before, we collected our knowledge, the experience that we have into those prompts. So most of the technical prompts will sound advanced, and that's okay. You don't need to worry, okay? So clean B2B design, B2B means business to business. Dark mode, 1 accent color. Every page from the specs, nothing more. Data security, users only see their own data, okay? Business logic, we include Stripe, which is one of the biggest payment gateways in the world. We include Stripe or Paddle checkout, pay to unlock. They simply pay the monthly fee to unlock the subscription. Onboarding is wired so the aha moment is the first thing a new user sees. Okay, so when you buy a product and you go into the onboarding phase, and the automated onboarding guides you on how to use the product. This is simply what we are trying to build with the aha moment. Okay, retention hook visible on every session. They're not building list pasted in as a hard constraint. This is a constraint. We are giving the AI constraint, so we limit how chaotic it will build. Okay, good. Now, I will share something with you. I will share a tutorial, and you turn this idea into a product, but yet it's not a business. When does it turn into a business? When you get money out of this product. Okay, so most people say a business turns into a business when the first stranger pays you money. So we are going to look for those strangers and convince them to give us money to try this product. So a lead is a potential customer. Technically, a lead is a potential customer. So this strategy, this prompt, helps you with something called lead hunting. Okay, lead hunting is when you go out and try to hunt the customer that you are going to convince to sell. Okay. Okay. So there are multiple places that you can find your customers at. The first place is LinkedIn. Is considered one of the best places to find potential customers, especially for B2B products, which means business to business products. Okay, because LinkedIn usually has the best people, like the more experienced people, and if you the product that requires technical to have is a LinkedIn. So you have LinkedIn, you have Reddit, you have X, and you have Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want. We are going to make a strategy on where can we find our best client and how can we lead hunt them. Okay, so based on the prompt that you already have in the playbook that I shared with you, the prompt simply gives you the best channel for your product. Okay, so based on the type of product, it gives you the best channel. So the best channel for the car rental product is Facebook groups for rental operators, then LinkedIn. Okay, those are the best channels based on what the AI told us. So top LinkedIn search is owner or founder and car rental or rent a car. So basically, you are going to search on LinkedIn on people that are owners or founders, and they have a car rental service. Now, the best Reddit search is a Reddit subreddit called Small Businesses Rental Booking Spreadsheet. You are going to search for small businesses can have a rental booking spreadsheet. Also, you are going to find the top communities for car rental entrepreneurs. On Facebook, AI found groups with around 40,000 members. This is really good to find the product, find 10 clients for us. And the lead qualifier is that they have 2 to 30 cars and they take bookings on WhatsApp and post availability manually. So you can see them post availability on WhatsApp or on stories or on their profiles. You can like know that this person is actually not using an automated product to run their business. Okay. So what we are trying to do is to find 50 leads for our business. As I said before, we're trying to get 10 clients. 10 clients, you have to get 50 leads will say yes to you, okay? Is that 20% of the clients that you approach say yes. So expect that you will get a lot of no's. This is for any business. When you approach people, they can ghost you, they can say no, they can say yes, then ghost you again, okay? So this is the real business in the world. You will face a lot of people rejecting you, but we don't need all of the people to say yes. We just need 10 people out of those 50 people to say yes to us, okay? So how are we going to outreach to those people? We are going to outreach simply by writing a script. And again, we don't write the script ourselves. We let the AI write the script for us. So we let AI write 5 DM variants for us. They each have a psychological angle, and we also have a 3-touch follow-up sequence. What is a follow-up? What is a DM? So let's say I approached you today, tell you something. This is called a direct message. We all know this. It's a DM, okay? I approach you directly to send you a message. This message is a sales message, okay? The follow-up message is a message if you didn't reply to me. So let's say I told you I'm going to sell you a tablet, and you didn't reply. You didn't say yes, you didn't say no, you said nothing. So I follow up with you again and again and again until you are convinced to buy the product, okay? Or until you say no. So the most important rule is, if a customer didn't say no yet, he hasn't rejected you. You keep following up with them. So the rule of thumb for this is to have around 3 follow-ups, okay? After 3 follow-ups, most likely you are wasting. That we are trying to target with AI are the exact pain and frustration with this angle. The second angle is the competitor angle. So you are not trying to address their, they already know their pain. You are trying to address your competitor. How are you better than them, okay? And the third angle is the result. We simply tell them about a result that we had with another client. The peer reference, we tell them that their friend or their competitor or someone in the same field uses the same product. And the fifth angle is the blunt question, which is a curiosity hook, okay? We ask them something not related to the product at all, but related to the pain that product solves, okay? So we don't start with the product, we start with a question, which triggers their curiosity to continue the chat, okay? So let's see the live demo. The live demo, the pain mirror. Quick question, how often do 2 customers end up booking on the same car? A rental owner I know ran 14 cars from Excel and WhatsApp and lost 2 deposits a month to double bookings. I built a tool that blocks them automatically. Worth 15 minutes this week. So I'm first addressing that 2 customers booked the same car. This is his pain. Then I told them that a rental owner I know ran 14 cars from Excel and WhatsApp. This is the competitor angle. Then I tell them that this rental owner lost 2 deposits a month to double bookings. So I'm basically telling them that there is money that you are losing, okay? The fourth angle is I the car owner, the rental owner, is someone the similar field they work in. Okay, so this is a peer reference, and the blunt question is worth 15 minutes this week. Okay, and you can mix and match between all of these angles to trigger the best outreach message. Okay, so we let numbers decide, not feeling. This playbook gives hard threshold. Hit them and you advance. Miss them and it tells you exactly which step to rerun. Okay? So if the reply rate was less than 10%, so if you messaged 50 people and only 4 people replied, you have to change the DM angle. So you rerun step 4. If the demo to paid, they have the demo but they don't pay, is less than 20% of the calls. So you had, let's say, 20 calls, and less than 4 of them got into the paid subscription. This is a real problem. You have to update your tagline and rerun step 0C. Okay? Take my money replies. So people, okay, yani they want you to take their money. Okay, they are convinced. Are less than 3 green for more than 3. Let's talk about something before. One renewal is worth more than 10 signups. This should be clear that if you got one person, one client to renew, okay, to resubscribe to your product at the next month, this is worth more than 10 signups. Why? New people might, but one customer renewing is a customer that is addicted to your problem. Okay? The playbook keeps going. Steps 5 to those are the steps I told you about. So step 5 is to find 20 distribution partner who already own your audience. So what is a distribution partner? A distribution partner is simply someone that is a thought leader that people who have the pain know and trust. So it might be an influencer, it might be a leader in the sector, whatever. You can approach 20 distribution partners and give them affiliate links. So whatever they give you in clients, they get you in clients, they get a part of the profits. Okay. This is simply steps 7. It's to scale, to find 20 distribution partners, and to have the 14 days launch plan. We will talk about this in another session because it's a whole bigger topic, to be honest. And steps 8 to 10 is to measure, to have 5 weekly KPIs with red flags forward, and you can measure your customer acquisition costs and lifetime value. You can scale, you can optimize, you can fix. This is related to the product, and it's also a really big topic, to be honest. Okay, so this is our session basically. Now you have the playbook. You can play with it. You can give it to AI. You can try to take the prompt, give it to AI, try yourself, look for sectors that you have passion in. Because if you don't have passion, you won't be really interested in building this product. And most likely, you should also have connections so you can reach out to clients more easily. Okay? Now, in the playbook itself, you can find at the last section of the playbook, you can find the form. In this form, you can put an email address and WhatsApp number and your playbook. Okay, so we got 10 clients. So you can simply place your name, email, and WhatsApp number, and we will go as a partner in steps 5 to step 10 to scale your. But this isn't possible unless you scale your product to success. Okay? So this was our for today. Now I'm going to say if any one of you has a question, and I will be happy to answer it for them.